Peace, black family. So what if I tell you the attempted pew pew of former President Donald Trump was a hoax? Not a hoax in the sense of it didn't happen, but there is a grand scheme to the attempted pew pew of Donald Trump. So if you want to know what's taking place right now in the nation, you have to read 1 out of 3 of these books. I specifically say read the Turner Diaries because that book has been most impactful. Side note, before we go even further, remember I told you that the mythology makes the psychology? Well, the Turner Diaries is a fictional book, by the way. Now let's go.
This is the Michigan Militia, a self-proclaimed fighting force of ordinary citizens preparing to defend themselves against the federal government.
You will be receiving live fire over your heads this morning.
There is also an armed militia here in Indiana and at least 20 other states.
We'd always had a radical right, but in the 90s, it really entered the mainstream. Gun shows became an extremely important venue, not just for selling guns, but they're selling real-life Nazi literature, along with survivalist handbooks and all that kind of thing.
Wait. I'm going to connect the dots. Just wait.
The book that inspired Timothy McVeigh, it's been inciting far-right violence for decades.
Timothy McVeigh, he would try to convince people for months and months and months, his circle of friends. He tried to convince them, he tried to get them to read the Turner Diaries and stuff like that.
The Turner Diaries is a racist, dystopian novel written by a neo-Nazi leader. The book reached the pinnacle of its popularity in 1995 once a connection to Timothy McVeigh was made.
And you're probably saying, what does that have to do with the attempted pew pew of Donald Trump? Wait, we're going to get there. If you have ever taken the time to look up and read some of these pew pew people's manifestos, you would see that they would always quote the book, The Turner Diaries. And in the Turner Diaries and in a lot of these pew pews manifestos, one of their main objectives is to start a race war. On the day he, Dylann Roof, was captured, Roof confessed to committing the Charleston attack with the intention of starting what? A race war. That's what these books promote, the idea of starting a race war to eliminate African people. Now I'm going to explain to you how this ties into the attempted pew pew of Donald Trump. In these books, they specifically talk about how the savior of the white race will get pew pew and it will get blamed on African people, ultimately starting a race riot. And I know what you're probably saying. The person who tried to pew pew Donald Trump was a Yurugu. So how can this get blamed on black African people? Look what the media is always saying. Black people are the face of the Democrat Party. So if you're the face of something, that means people are looking at you as if you are the cause of something. And the cause is, you made my mans get pew-pewed. Now, whether it's connected or not, this guy was a Republican, whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. A lot of people are just following the scripts that these books have written for them because the mythology creates the psychology. In conclusion, African black people need to begin to read these books because they are the blueprint and the next step to what a lot of these so-called white supremacists are going to do and are doing now.